I can't believe that I actually finally have it in my hands. So we're about to run out and get a quart of Silver Flames. It is actually the day after release, but I couldn't go yesterday because I had meetings all day. So I'm excited to be able to go today. If you are new here, my name is Angela Ann. I'm the friend of all the YA book recs. I've currently been trying to read through the entire Court of Thorns and Roses series, reread it, and then read this book for the first time. So we're gonna run to Barnes and Nobles and do that. We're probably gonna end up going to Dunkin'. And then there's also a giant ice storm coming for my area tomorrow. So I'm gonna pick up some pancake mix in hopes that classes get canceled. My roommate and I can have like a really fun little brunch tomorrow. I'm so excited to go to a bookstore. It's been so long since I've been to a bookstore. Without further ado, let's get on the road and pick up the book. I just got to Barnes and Nobles and they're actually not even open yet. So that's dedication. Oh my gosh. But also, why do places open so late? So yesterday I literally just bought this book and then worked all day. So they predicted there was gonna be this giant ice storm coming, and I'm looking outside my window and there's like no ice, but it might still come later today. They did cancel all my classes and like my state has gone into like a state of emergency. So I am prepared. I have a flashlight here. There's a bunch of water out in the kitchen in case the pipes freeze. And then I have like tons of warm clothes. I've decided that I really just want to spend today reading and just pretend like the Wi-Fi's out. So that's why I did a ton of work yesterday. I did all of yesterday's work and most of today's work. So I can spend the entire day today reading A Quart of Silver Flames. And the reason why I want to do this is just because it's been a while since I've had a day off and a day to disconnect from technology. Other than vlogging, I don't want to do anything technological, and even vlogging, we'll see how often I actually update you all. But my goal is to try to read this entire book today. It is 757 pages, so I feel like we should be able to do that. It'll be interesting to see the direction this vlog goes, because if I lose power or something, luckily I have a flashlight here, so I can definitely still read. Also, if I lose power, I might end up vlogging less because I'll want to preserve my phone's battery. I actually vlog on my phone. The goal is to one day get a camera. I currently can't afford it, but I did just start a Patreon and I'm gonna link it down below as well as like the video about it. It's gonna be a super awesome book club Patreon, and the money from that is going directly into buying better filming equipment so that my footage is going to look better in the future. Now we're gonna get into reading this book. Does anyone else always take off the cover when you are reading hardbacks? I always take off the cover because if not, I just like ruin it. Also, this is really cool. I really like these little shapes. I'm not 100% a fan of the orange color. I think this cover is very cute. It's not as good as the old covers. I'm a little bit salty that she changed it. But this is an absolutely disgusting color. Fun fact, orange is probably my least favorite color. Like, it's not a great color. And it was also the color of like my high school, so everyone was always wearing orange and it was just disgusting. Let me know down below if you have a least favorite color or if you're normal. So a little kitchen update. It is around 10 now and I've read about 100 pages. I'm really enjoying. I found that I keep thinking about like work and school stuff, so I just need to like shut off my brain a little bit more and put it in relaxation mode, which can be hard. If you hear something in the background, it's because I'm brewing a second coffee. I literally just feel like having a hot drink with me at all times today, and all I have is coffee, so this might end up being a really caffeinated day. I really love A Quart of Silver Flames. I don't want to give away any spoilers, but there definitely is a little bit of an enemies to lovers trope going on, which I absolutely adore. So it's really good. I'm excited to get back into it. The other thing that I want to update you on that's like not book related is I found the cutest Bitmoji. If you don't know, my favorite animal is a penguin, and today I found a Bitmoji where I, as like my Bitmoji figure, was dressed as a penguin. Literally completely unrelated to everything in this vlog, but it makes me really happy, and so I'm gonna put a little image of it here in case penguins make you happy as well. So I just read about 300 more pages. It was super awesome. It's a great book. I do think it's a little bit drawn out, but I think fantasy books are usually a little bit drawn out, so that's no surprise. For lunch, like I said, I just want to be like really warm today, so I had all the warm drinks this morning. And for lunch today, I just cooked up a bunch of warm vegetables. I don't know what it is. I think it's not even really that cold out, especially because I'm from the Midwest, so I should be used to cold weather, but it's just something about the idea of preparing for it to be an ice storm that made me want to have like a really cozy day. So that's basically what I've been doing all day, even though the ice storm never really came. Like there's been a little bit of ice, but no like power outages, Wi-Fi out, stuff like that. I think we're gonna be good to go. There might still be a little bit of ice tonight though, so we'll see. I was super excited though, because while I was eating lunch, one of my friends, Scarlett, who bought a brand audit from me, made a video about her experience with the brand audits, and I will link that video down below or in the cards or somewhere because it's just so great. Along with being a writer and reader, obviously, something else I'm really passionate about actually is social media, and it was so great to see how my audit had helped her. And I'm actually kind of pivoting. I'm still obviously open for social media audits and working with authors, but I pivoted into trying to do this maybe full time. And so I actually just signed 2 clients this week, which I'm super excited about. And I'm super passionate about like their brands and their missions. Excited to help them with social media. But basically the video is great. Also, Scarlett has a lot of really cool videos on her channel, and she has a really interesting and unique look at balancing writing and all the social media stuff and also having a full-time job. So if you aren't already subscribed to her channel and checking out her videos, I just highly recommend. I love seeing people who can like balance a full-time job and also like side passions. I think it's so cool. I tried to read during lunch actually, and I just like cannot read while eating. Does anyone else have that issue where it's like so hard to like hold a real book and also eat at the same time? Or maybe that's just a me thing, but I constantly kept thinking about this book and I just really want to know how it's gonna end because it's just so good. So I wasn't gonna work out today, but there's so much talk in A Court of Silver Flames about like training, and the 2 main characters spend a lot of time training, and they also, I really like it because they don't just train to fight, but they also train to do like balance exercises and like strength training exercises, which I've always thought would be more realistic than only training to fight, because you need to like build up the skills and build up your flexibility and strength as well. That being said, it's really gotten me in the workout mood, so I think I'm gonna try a workout like Cassian and Nesta. I don't know what I'm gonna do. It's probably not gonna be fighting. It'll probably be like bar or Pilates or something. I usually do strength training at the gym. I don't have enough equipment here to strength train with, but I can still do some sort of workout. So I'm gonna do 2 ankle weight videos. This first one is ankle weight core and ab workout, and it is from Live Fitness, who I've actually never done a video from her before, so I'm super excited to check that out. And then the other one is from one of my favorite online fitness people, that's Caroline Gervin, and it's a 30-minute legs and glute workout, also with the ankle weights. So a little reading update. I'm now reading in bed. It's about 5 p.m. and I'm at page 507. It's so good, but there was a quote I just read that I really wanted to read out to you. No spoilers, it's just a really cute motivational quote. I find Sarah J. Maas is really good about putting motivational quotes into our fantasy books, but it's, everyone deserves happiness. The road isn't easy. It is long and hard and often traveled utterly blind, but you keep going because you know the destination will be worthwhile. So today has been a long day and I'm excited for some pasta and to get back into reading the book. I said I was going to finish the book yesterday, and it is definitely not finished. We're at page 616. So we have about 150 pages left. Hopefully I can finish it either tonight or tomorrow. We'll see, because I am really tired tonight. Also, last night, what happened was I just was a little bit tired from reading, so I decided to watch some Gilmore Girls, and I got a Blizzard from Dairy Queen because one of my family relatives like Venmoed me money for something I had done, just like as a congratulations. It was super sweet. I'm really enjoying the Court of Silver Flames so far, even though I was a little bit slower reading. I just think right now I just have a lot of stress in my life, so it's hard for me to like focus on one task for a long time right now, which I know is not good, and I'm doing some focus meditations to help with it. But I really like A Court of Silver Flames because they do a lot of the same things that I like to do. They meditate, they hike, they work out, which are like 3 of my favorite things. I'm doing a TikTok collaboration, so I was reached out to by a brand that makes blue light glasses, and I was just like, oh, maybe I'll work with them, maybe I won't. Like, what brand's my blue light glasses? And it turned out the blue light glasses that I already own, that Sarah actually got me as part of our AuthorTube Secret Santa, I will link that video, were from this company, and I was like, that's so ironic. So I decided to do the collab with them, and now I will put on the glasses to show you guys what they look like. By the way, this is like not sponsored. Like, they do not sponsor a YouTube video. I just wanted to put them on because I thought it could be fun to see what they look like. So these are the ones. I kind of like them. They're very like modern and chic. And then the other pair is a pair of sunglasses, which will be not so great right now because it's winter, but it'll be great really soon because I live in the South and warm weather should be coming soon. Very cute. Very similar, to be honest, to these ones, just like in shade. Thanks for coming to Angela's glasses fashion show. Now let's get back into the reading content. Good morning. So last night I did no reading because Sarah and Brooke invited me onto a little like Zoom call with them and they're just so lovely. So I wanted to talk to them like the entire time. But this morning I launched my Patreon and did a little bit of freelance work, which was just super awesome. So I think I'm gonna read for about an hour or so and then hopefully write a little bit on my novel. The novel writing has been going rough recently, but this book is just so good and there's just like so many amazing quotes in this book that I've been writing down. I think I'm gonna make like Instagram story and Pinterest graphics for. It's just such a good book. I will say I know that some of my followers are a little bit younger, so I would definitely say that this is an adult book and not a book for young adults. I probably would have read it when I was a young adult, but I read a lot of things when I was a young adult. So I changed because I'm about to go for a run, but I thought I would update you. I literally was like, oh, after my run, I can come back and read more of A Court of Silver Flames. And then I was like, wait, I finished that book this morning. It was so good. And like the last 100 pages, I couldn't read them slowly. I had to devour them because they were just so well written. And it was just, it might be one of my favorite books by her, especially I think the meaning behind the book and how she dealt with this idea of like trauma and how people work through trauma, which I think is a very interesting idea. Anyways, I think I'm gonna end the vlog here and go for my run. I just wanted to say thank you all so much for watching this, and I wanted to make this spoiler free while also giving you a kind of what a look would look like. What it would look like if you were to read A Court of Silver Flames. I definitely think it's worth the read. I will say it is a little bit slower than some of other Sarah J Maas books, but I think that's okay because by the time you read this book, you're already like really invested in the series and the characters. So I feel like when you're invested in the characters, the plot can be slower, if that makes sense. Thank you all so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed this reading vlog, feel free to subscribe if you're not already and give this video a thumbs up so other book lovers can find it. If you've read A Court of Silver Flames, I would love to know what your opinion was of it down below. If you haven't read it yet, let me know if you're going to be picking it up or not picking it up. If you are new here, I'm Angela and the friend of all the good YA book recs and literary lifestyle tips. I post videos twice a week and I'm also really active over on Instagram, Pinterest, and TikTok. It's a good time. It's a literary, fun, bookish time. I drank too much coffee this morning, if you can't tell. And with that, I think we're going to end this vlog. Again, thank you all so much for watching and I will see you in the next video and down in the comments.